Welcome to 0’CLOCK, episode 10. I'm Reese Boogie.
Man, I'm E Woods, man, in the building.
Young Cutter, a.k.a. Marco Polo. And we coming today. Don't introduce yourself. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah,
We got Miss Straight Coffee, No Tea herself. Miss MOE is in the building. Now you can introduce yourself.
What's up, my good people? It's your girl MOE coming to you, Straight Coffee, No Tea. All day, every day. We don't at all spill tea, but we will serve it.
Yes, sir.
Talk to him.
that.
Serve that tea, man. Give me the tea.
Well,
Give me the tea.
Let me ask you a little bit about yourself. Tell us what you do, what you got going. I know you got a book going. I know you got a podcast. Let them know where they can find you at and stuff like that before we get into the episode.
Well, everybody, I can be found on my personal pages. My husband is my baby daddy. So it's my husband. Yeah, my husband _is
Shout
my
out to that.
_ baby daddy. And also YouTube, The Coffee Shop, THA, not THE. You can find me on there. And I have recently published my first book. It's called I Made Him Leave. It's found
Congratulations
anywhere.
on that.
Man, congrats on that, for sure.
It's at 40,000 locations, so y'all can find it.
Oh,
okay.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Not 40.
Yeah.
Hey, the great thing about this episode too, man, it's our 10th episode, fellas.
10th
You know what I'm
episode,
saying?
man.
That's an accomplishment to get our
to
10th
that, man, for
episode.
sure,
in,
man.
Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to
man.
Rob. You know what I'm saying? My boy on a business trip. He couldn't make it tonight. So, we had to get a replacement. And I think we got a great one.
Yeah.
So,
Look, Rob and Robin. Like,
Rob and Rob.
Okay.
so
That's a
Rob,
great,
Yeah.
that's
the
a
woman
great
Rob.
replacement, huh? And Woods, I want to get into, before we get that started too, you did something special this past weekend, man. I don't know you want to let the people know, but I think the people should know because, we open and honors on this show.
Yeah.
So let them know what you did this weekend, man.
Man, I almost, I had to dust that knee off and I proposed to my girlfriend,
that's so cool.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I did that. So I
Congratulations.
dusted knee, I proposed to my girlfriend. It just felt right, man. She definitely a good one. It's hard to find a good one, but man, when you find one, man, fellas definitely gonna get on that knee.
Boys putting their jersey in the raffles, man.
Putting that jersey, I hung up that jersey, MVP, man. Down up there, you feel me? But it felt good. People kept asking me, Woods, are you nervous? I say, I'm not nervous, but I'm more excited because it's more like a celebration for me.
Right.
It felt like a celebration. So I was just more excited. I was more anxious, making sure the weather was right because it was outdoors. So making sure the weather was right and things like that, making sure everybody found the location and turned up and got there on time. And, because black folks, I had to make it 15 minutes before.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
You always got to make it 15 minutes before.
I had to make it
show up
15
on time.
minutes before the actually proposal. But man, I'm glad everybody that came and supported and been around me this whole time, man. So I appreciate everybody, man.
Well, that's good, man. I just want to say congratulations to you, bro.
Thank you,
Man, I was
thank
there. It
you.
was a beautiful thing. I was happy I was able to make it out.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful thing, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
it
man.
was. And you looked excited.
I looked excited,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I was happy, man.
You
for
looked
sure.
nervous for like a split second,
Yeah.
but then I got a video you like this
Doing
pumping
that,
your
pumping that
fist.
finger, pump.
After you put the ring on it, you like stood back and pumped your fist like I did.
Yeah,
that.
hit that champagne bottle one good time. I was good, man. Yeah, it was fun.
So congrats, brother.
Thank you.
Well, that's good. Mo, I know you married. How long you been married?
12 years.
Ooh, that's tough.
Okay, you said that's tough.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can say it was tough.
Yeah.
So how was your beginning stages harder or the latter?
But like my relationship, like really had some real shit going on.
Right.
Relationship, like,
Yeah.
so I adopted 4 kids, right?
Okay.
And then me and my husband got married and we had triplets.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then my husband wound up getting sentenced to like 4 years. So I was out here with 7 kids by myself. So like we really had, like it ain't no easy.
And this was in the
over here.
beginning.
Like 5 years after the beginning. We've been together a total of 17 years.
Okay.
That's tough, right?
Man, so
there.
you had him down and the kids.
You like Superwoman.
Hey,
You need
man,
to write a book.
that's
out
an
here like-
accomplishment for real.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's a
though, 'cause-
beautiful thing.
And
Definitely
you was
accomplishment.
able to still content and keep everything up with 7 kids and doing it by yourself. I know you had help of family and friends, but to just say you didn't?
No.
Ooh.
Listen, I'm telling you, when I look back at certain stuff, like literally, I can remember my check being like $50 because one of my kids was diagnosed with leukemia. So my husband in jail, one of the kids in the hospital, and I have to miss days because I got
Right.
kids at home. So
Right.
you stretching yourself thin, and like my family members was on and off. Even though when they asked me to take the kids in, it was more of a, you don't have to do nothing more because you
Right.
don't have kids. I ran the streets. I didn't have kids,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had all the credentials that was needed to get the kids.
Right.
So yeah, but But it's just really like, it wasn't easy. Like marriage is really hard. It's a 24/7 job and you got to show up every day. Or if somebody have an off day, that other person got to push harder on that off day.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
That's tough. I'm glad she gave y'all some marriage advice because I ain't
dropping them gems, man.
You too.
Nah, I ain't looking for
gems on you, Reese. Dropping them gems on you, fam.
I still got a little ways to go.
God,
You know what I'm saying? I just know that
Yeah.
you right by God said, because what she's saying is this: for her to still be able to obtain the marriage, the 7 kids, and do all that type of stuff without looking for a man or anything else, you know, that's a strong woman, and that's a lot of men. You looking for that.
Shout out to that, man.
You looking for that.
But do men really look for that? Because I think sometimes when y'all get that and y'all get that full package of a woman, y'all still seek stuff other
Well, that's part of what we want to talk about today. Since you brought that up, let me get into it right now.
Let's get into it, because I want to know.
One of the conversations I wanted to have was about side chicks, right?
Right.
They say side chicks is just there, but it helps the relationship and the marriage better at home.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they seek a side woman, right? But that ain't what they really want. They just, you know, I guess it's helping the relationship. This is just what I read.
Listen, and I literally, a lady just posted on my page, because I literally put this on my page, and she posted, she said, I have a question. She said, because I done heard a couple of times that side chicks keep the marriage. And in my head, like being a woman where I'm at now, listen, I done played all kinds of games. Like, I'm grown.
Okay.
But I'm a grown ass woman now. Like, I know I'm the full package. I can cook, I can clean, I can work. I got a degree. Like, I wrote a book. I got my own business. Like, you're not finna play with me. Okay. And I'm good in the bedroom. So if you seeking a side chick, really what's the reason for it? Because it's something that we missing.
It's something missing.
It's something you missing.
It's something we missing.
And that's what it was. I worded it wrong, but it's do a side chick or man save a relationship.
Let me tell you something. And my mama told me this, and it's in my book. She said you can stop a dog from sucking eggs and you ain't got to kill him. She said you can stop a man from cheating and you don't have to quit him. See, a lot of times, because a lot of times men would dog a woman out because she's sitting there and she's being patient and she's being kind and she's being loyal and she's loving him and she's showing him, regardless of what, I'm going to be here for you. I don't want to lose you for her, right? But at the end of the day, she tolerating all this bullshit.
Right.
So while you tolerating him, you showing him what you'll withstand for him.
Right.
Sometimes you got to tap him on.
Sometimes
you got to tap him on his ass.
What do you call a side dude? What was that song out there? Spacchiavelli or something like that?
Spell it.
Splackavelli. Is that considered that was the side dude,
just
right?
Spell it.
Nah, I'm not gonna spell it.
Yeah, spell it.
What you call a side? You just say side dude? Like we say side chick. Do you say side dude?
I think it's side nigga.
But I never heard side nigga.
I think it's side nigga.
I'm just clarifying out there for the people.
But I want to tap in for you tap in, because I heard Wood say, you know, it just feel right when he said,
right.
You know, when he put the ring on his girlfriend's finger, he was like, man, it just felt right. It was time to do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times then she came back and come in and was like, well, is that real child really from another side conversation? But it all tied together when I heard both of y'all say what y'all said.
Right.
Because to answer her question, it is really what we're looking for. But some niggas, they don't come to the point where they say, well, I'm scared to lose this.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, like I think Beyonce say, if you want to put a ring on it, I'm going to put a ring on it. Because a lot of times we be in real good relationships and we don't have the fear of losing it. And the fear of not, you know, like you say, you know, they tolerate this, so we keep doing it. We don't expect somebody to tap us. You know what I'm saying? So but the fact that he came to the conclusion, like, you know what? This is what I want. I don't want to lose it. But like you say, a lot of niggas ain't coming to that point.
I think I don't know. Just play a little bit devil advocate. I don't know everybody. I know everything that's going on with a lot of people, right?
Okay.
But my thing, I think a lot of people are still scared to lose it. I still think they just take them chances because it's in them. You know what I'm saying? I think they know, like, this the woman for me. She gonna take care of home. She gonna make sure the kids good. She gonna hustle. She gonna do everything I need. But when a man go out and they see another woman, sexy or whatever the case may be, they just can't help themselves. And they still scared to go home and lose it. They can blame it on alcohol. They blame it on whatever the case may be because it's just in them to do it. But I think, too, with a man cheating, I think it depends on what's around him, his friends and family. Because if we homeboys and I know you just got engaged or you married and we go outside and I see you might start to fuck up, I might need to tap you and say, hey, man, slow down.
Yeah.
You tripping tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I did my part by at least saying slow down.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still might go behind and get the DM, but you need people around you to still hold you accountable for your actions. I don't think a lot of men hold each other accountable for their actions.
And I think a man himself need to hold himself accountable.
Talk to him.
No, that's true.
I'm serious. You need to hold yourself accountable because you have every excuse in the world, and the main excuse is I'm a man and this is what I do. Well, I pussy jump just like y'all did.
Right.
And so if you out there hitting her and we not getting it at home, because by the time you get home, you exhausted. So when we get the dick, it's half semi-hard, and we can tell. Like you really can tell if your man been with somebody else. And now you got to deal with the fact,
Lord,
he fucked her and he can't even fuck me. Like I'm horny. Now we got to keep dealing with this. Like men got to really understand what you asking a woman to tolerate, all while being everything you need her to be.
But you know, I'm gonna play both sides. They know I do both sides too, because a lot of women cheaters too. A lot of women do their things, but they can come home, lay in the bed, and just they got a little better way of moving it. So, what makes a woman go out there and feel like they gotta cheat or they gotta do this and that? Is it the lack of intimacy at home or something like that?
Listen to what you just. Okay, so peep this. We just explained the man cheating because that's just a man, right?
Right.
When he get home to his woman, he ain't even got nothing to give her because he done gave it all to the side chick. So now she's lacking everything that her man's supposed to give her. So that moment that other man in them streets start giving her that attention.
I ain't gonna let you do that.
No. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna let you blame her to cheat because the nigga cheat.
You got to let me explain. The moment that a man starts, because I told my husband this, I say, I'm the type of female, like back in my day, like I was fine. Like, dude, I had 30 niggas drooling over me. Now I got one and you're barely drooling. Like, you got to understand what a person is giving up. So I give all this up for you to go over there and get her attention. And you tell me I just got to deal with you not giving me attention and the other dudes that's giving me attention, that's trying to give me attention. And honestly, a lot of women might do better if they leave for the right reason. You see what I'm saying? So it's like men really want women to tolerate the excuse of I'm cheating because that's just in me, and I can't cheat because nigga, I'm horny. You not fulfilling me. I want it.
I'm gonna be that guy and say that if you need a side guy or a side chick, you not happy at home. Like I feel like you fully satisfied at home. You don't. So to answer your question, a side chick won't help my type of relationship, how I'm moving. So if you fully happy at home, I don't need no side chick. I'm good at home. If you not happy, I feel like the only way a side chick is happy is helping your relationship because you're not getting something, you missing something at home.
I agree with that.
It could be sexually, it could be emotionally, it could be mentally.
Ain't no side chick gonna help nobody relationship.
That's what I'm telling you.
Ain't no side
but some people agree. Some people will say, man, you know,
it was a topic I was saying.
Help me tolerate.
It'll help you please your flesh, but it ain't gonna help.
Or it help me tolerate her bickering or this and that. It might help me get through what the kids talking about.
It'll help your mental, but it ain't helping.
It ain't helping the relationship.
It don't say the relationship. Because the thing was, it say the relationship, but don't say the relationship.
What dudes got to realize is when you go slide off to the side piece, she only getting a part of you. Your woman is tolerating the whole you. So she's only getting bits and pieces. She going over there after y'all done had an argument.
She's just getting the fun times and the dick.
Yeah, in the conversations of why the wife is not pleasing him, and that turns her on. Like a lot of women like competition, and there's a lot of women that cheat with married men because they are secretly in a competition with the wife, and the wife don't even know it.
That's true. A lot of women do cheat with married men, and it's crazy because I see it.
Because they know they don't have the strings attached. They know he don't have to come on with. They know we don't have to deal with his emotional side because he got wifey for that. So all we got to do, we gonna go out. We gonna have a good time. We gonna take a trip somewhere, and we gonna get that dick. That's all they want.
You stole that from me when I said that marriage.
That's true to a certain extent because long term
Mark got his whole stories he go with every week. So let's hear what he got to talk about right now. He say we cheating with a married chick.
I said the same thing Wood said because married women cheat just like married men.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And some of them, like, you know, this old saying say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can, but sometimes.
I think you can.
Sometimes a hoe gonna be a hoe.
I think it depends how much money you got, but I definitely think you can.
But a lot of married women, you know, they still human at the same time. You know, married women, a lot of women, they got more. I think they got more. What's it called when you're strong? When you can contain yourself more.
Yeah.
You know, they can do that better than men, but it might be one nigga that they just can't be disciplined around. regardless of, and they might cheat. But like I was saying, when they cheat with a married woman, my thing was, because I in my good old days, I slept with a few married women.
Right.
But
and they claim to be happily married.
But
they claim to be.
They were.
Right. And Mark was he was coming in doing the thing, and he know he ain't had to.
But my thing, I was happy because I didn't have no emotional. They didn't have no emotional
with the other side of it.
I didn't have to deal with none of it.
But there's no way. I'm gonna tell you something, and this is personally. Ain't no way a woman messing over her husband and she happily married. I'm telling you. Yo,
I agree with
didn't know that.
It's not gonna.
I think he know now because he married.
He really. Her husband probably really hurting her, and she really letting it out. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else.
For a woman to cheat.
Hey, what I'm saying
for a woman to cheat.
What I'm saying is this: when you got the mindset of a nigga that's a player, you get a lot of attention.
You ain't a wife.
I'm talking about the men aspect. Cheat like Mark moving in and sliding into a married woman because I done the same thing, so I ain't gonna leave him hanging out there on the island by himself. You know what I'm saying? But we comfortable in what we doing, and we not thinking about the marriage because we ain't never been married.
Right.
We thinking about our pleasing ourselves, and she lying us, but we don't care because we ain't got no attachment to her.
Right.
She can tell me, from my angle, she can say I'm happy. She can say everything good at home, but I like you.
Right.
All I need is one night. And you like, fuck it, let's go. But at the end of the day, she going home and she emotionally detached from her husband, I feel like, because you just went and slept with a man and you just slid in the bed with your husband. So ain't no way in hell he can roll over and hold you and you can feel happy.
But that's what I'm saying. There's no way she's happy because usually when a woman I'm telling you, when a woman step out her man, she literally getting ready to leave her man. When women start sleeping just randomly with dudes and they married, that's just how they set their life up. They know they're not going to be with their man 100% throughout the marriage. But you have women that go into the marriage being faithful and dudes literally fuck them up mentally. You know what I'm saying?
That's
to where
true.
you like, man, if I don't do something and get me away from him, like I'm gonna snap.
I'm gonna be on snap.
I'm a snap.
I'm gonna be on snap.
Because imagine doing everything right for somebody and they telling you you're doing it right only to find out they've been deceiving you. And I know somebody that been married like to her husband like 35 years. And she been with her side dude 20. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. And I'm just like, imagine finding some shit out like that and you been faithful.
And her side, let's break it down. Her side nigga not in a relationship. Like,
no, he married
too. He married too. Yeah,
he married
that's
too.
Some entanglement.
He married
too. That Will Smith, August, and that's some entanglement going on, fam.
That's good. That's a good way to go into the next conversation.
Facts.
I like when y'all talk. Y'all be having everything I got on paper.
That's that entanglement going on, bro.
Let's talk about Augustine.
Mm-hmm.
What's his first name?
August Alsina.
Yeah, August Alsina.
Yeah.
When he got into it with Tory Lanez this past weekend, right? He supposedly walked by Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez tried to shake his hand. He ignored him and kept walking. Boom.
Okay.
So Tory Lanez felt some type of way.
Yeah.
So Tory Lanez approached him with his crew. They say Augustine by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Tory Lanez got 10 big niggas with him, bodyguard, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So he approached him. And he trying to figure out why the nigga ain't shake his hand. So Augustine is on tape saying like, keep that same energy, that you had 2 years ago when you had my name in your mouth. Spread my business online, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is Tory Lanez ain't like it. He snuck him. They say he snuck him. I don't know because my thing is this, I'm a hood nigga, right?
Right.
If I walk up to you and tell you, keep that same energy, I know in my mind, nigga, it might go down.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm on guard the whole time. But anyway, I guess Augustine, he ain't on time that time. So he got snuck, got whooped, and Tory Lanez left. So what y'all think about this situation? Because, I don't feel like, you can go ahead first.
Oh, no. I'm saying when I looked at it, I mean, I seen why Tory Lanez was kind of upset because the look August gave him was like,
right.
Like, I'm telling you, like bitch ass nigga,
yeah.
if you don't move.
And that's before he said anything to him.
Right. So I can see why. And if you, and Tory looked at like a fan. He was excited
to like Augustine. Like, and nigga looked at him more, he gave him that and kept walking.
So he should have stayed in the fan place. August got the right to say, nigga, I don't fuck with you. I don't have to dab you up.
Right. But my thing,
who are you? He got the right to say that. And Tory got the right to stand in a fan place. Now, what I read too is that the nigga came in there with, like I said, what August said, he had 8 big ass bodyguards and his 5'2" dwarf came and hit me first, and the 8 niggas came and jumped me. That's out of pocket right there. If that truly happened behind a nigga walking away from you and not saying nothing to you.
That's totally
that ain't making me mad, bro.
Is.
If you ain't my partner or nothing like that, but even if that is not making me mad.
You got 8 big niggas with you, and them niggas looking at you like that nigga just played you. It's gonna make you mad.
No, it might make Tory mad, but
it make Tory mad because they just his bodyguard.
But it should,
they just get paid to be bodyguard.
But
and they know Augustine is a celebrity too. So I don't think they looking at it like let's whoop them because they never touched Tory. They never touched Augustine. Tory's the only nigga that hit him.
His name not Augustine.
August
Alsina.
Yeah, August Alsina.
He just combined them both.
I got it.
Yeah, he was in
so I think he.
But my thing is with
Tory out of pocket,
with
bro.
Alsino. I don't know.
Man, we gonna.
Alsina, the nigga was mad because Tory Lane rapped about him snitching.
Right.
Nigga, you snitched.
But why?
You can't be mad. I ain't the only rapper rapped about you snitch.
Okay, but keep that same energy, nigga. Right. When you see me, I'm a snitch. You shouldn't fuck with snitch niggas. So don't turn up and be friends all of a sudden.
When you just said that, I felt what he
said. But with August, what got me with him is he wrote a passage talking about how he got mental disorders and COVID and he was just being sick. Like, fuck that. Keep it gangster. Like, don't let this nigga pound on you and then make an excuse for why he pounded on you. Right, like, seriously, like, no.
But what I, in the moment of the situation, when I looked at it, I respected August for standing his ground, knowing he was by himself.
What you mean, just as in not dabbing him up and stuff?
Yeah, just all that.
You don't have to do that.
Shit, I go outside every weekend. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But are you acting like Tory if a nigga act like he don't fuck with you? Are you acting like Tory?
If I'm beefed up?
No, if you you try to shake a nigga hand and a nigga look at you like you a little nigga walk off.
Yeah, nigga, I see me.
I ain't mad.
I'm both. The nigga just kept walking.
Nigga ain't about to fuck over me in public. Man, what?
First of all, you fucked over him in public when you made a whole diss track.
But let's like Tory tried to do. Let's talk about it.
Man, I'm E-Wolf,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't give a. First of all, I'm gonna try to shake the nigga hand, and the nigga walk away from me, man. Fuck that nigga, bro.
I respect both ends of it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Nigga ain't gonna never fuck over me.
I done rapped about the man.
Only way I can say myself getting physical or even attempting to get physical.
If I'm with you in the club, let me tell you something.
And then nigga say, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like some verbal shit. Right. Now I might say something in, but Tory with the video I seen, August kept walking.
But she said August said what you said with his eyes.
Oh, get out of here with his eyes. Stop it. That boy had shades on, fam.
Say, man, if you would have said you got to look at the whole little demeanor. That man looked at him and cut him low. Seriously,
you gotta verbally tell me something, bro.
I knew why Tory when I seen it. I respected August, but then I looked at Tory. I'm like, nigga, you gotta say something.
That's weak tendency,
and then
bro.
when he went to jumping up like the little leprechaun, it just was like, man, he was
weak for me.
That man
let me tell you something.
Weak to me.
If you outside and it could be a nigga you went to college with, and you ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
And you see the nigga walk
and I said, what's up, my boy?
And the nigga give you and nigga just kept walking.
And nigga just keep walking.
And I'm with you.
No, he
I'm not saying nothing, bro.
He gave you the look, then he kept walking.
He just look at me and said, keep walking. I'm not saying nothing, but the nigga say something to me or something like that, then I might say something. But
that's the same thing. It's disrespect both ways.
Man, I'm not
well, I'm not gonna want to punch on nobody for
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not want to
punch. Nigga just gonna laugh that off.
I don't condone violence.
Nigga, I got too much money. I got too much shit to lose.
Violence.
To want to punch a nigga
what
for
I'm
not
saying is,
speaking to me. That's childish, bro.
Nah, it was more than that.
Especially if I know I rapped about the nigga snitch. I
didn't know what it was at the time.
But still, you knew you rapped about it. You
man, he didn't rap. First off, everybody make a bar. Wayne make bars. Everybody metaphors are hard. He just saying if I hit Jada, nigga say if I hit Jada, I ain't gonna snitch like August. And that's all it was.
That nigga in love with Jada, bro. He's in love with Jada, fam.
First of all,
he was in love with her. It ain't like he said it in the interview. It ain't like he did. He rapped.
That nigga didn't have nothing to say to Tory, fam.
That man thinking about Jada every time somebody mention it.
Tory got pussy in and want to start fighting a nigga. That's weak, fam.
Well, August should know. Don't play with Tory. He shot Meg in the toe.
He kept walking.
I'm about to go to it. I'm about to go to that PNB Rock, man, real quick, since we on this violence and liberty. Yeah. I want to know, because, they try to blame it on the beginning. PNB Rock got killed in L.A.
Rest in peace.
At the
Rest in peace,
Waffle
PNB
House or
Block,
whatever.
Man.
Nigga went in Waffle House, shot him, took his chains. and this and that. But you know, at the end of the day, they try to blame it on his girlfriend. They try to blame it on him dropping locations. They try to blame it on like a lot of things. But you know, we done had this conversation, which is sad. We ain't been rocking them but like 2.5 months on this podcast.
Yeah.
And we didn't talk about a rapper getting killed every month on the podcast.
Crazy.
And it's crazy that every month, you know, I got to come back and address the situation again. But in this situation, you know, nigga at the Waffle House with his daughter and his girlfriend, somebody walk in and kill him.
He had his daughter with him?
Yeah, they were taking him to the airport. I seen a report say his daughter and his girlfriend was with him. They were taking him to the airport. You know, that's why he was close. They was asking why he was at that Waffle House.
Yeah.
They say he was at that Waffle House because it's only like 20 minutes from the airport.
Okay.
So they stopped to eat before they went to the airport. But you know, they try to blame on his girlfriend driving location. And in the beginning, I didn't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because if me and you go out to eat and you drop your location right there, we'll be gone in 20 minutes. That dude walked in right after she dropped location, so they already been following him.
Right.
They already been following them or whatever the case may be. So I want to know what y'all think, then I go into what I really feel about the situation before that.
Well, I was one of the people that felt like she shouldn't have dropped the location. Like when you know what your man do, when you know what's at risk, you just don't drop the location. You take the pictures and when y'all leave, you post. Like it's just certain precautions you got to take. And even with the man just spontaneously coming up there to rob them or whatever, you still got to try to be prepared or aware of certain shit. So it's the lifestyle that you choose. And the rapper lifestyle, we know, it's just like street niggas. All they did was took that dope money and washed it clean. So you taking street dudes and making them legit. So it's the same thing that's following them. It's not like it's going to change because they got money.
It's a dangerous game. I don't know, man. I just think when you go to LA, LA is like at an all-time high, man. Even in Beverly Hills, even in like Quando Rondo just got shot at, leaving the mall. You know what I'm saying? Like his partner got killed.
But my thing is, like they say, you know, because I read up on it too. The day before they was in the mall, he dropped his location.
Right, that what the police said.
We in the mall chilling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I really think, and this is just me, I think because he dropped his location the day before, niggas, whoever was looking for that nigga,
was aware.
Came to LA for this nigga. And like, I read on it today, like, they dropped another little thing like 4 hours ago. Like, the police are saying, like, nigga, this wasn't no...
Yeah, it was a hit.
Nigga, it was a hit. It wasn't his girlfriend. This was a hit.
Nah, I don't think
like, niggas been following him.
I'm just glad because I can't imagine my girl getting all the blame.
I can't imagine how she feel either.
Right after the situation, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real sad.
That's sad.
But it's stuff, literally, I want to say 3 months ago, I lost I would say like a little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was a situation to where his girl had cheated.
Okay.
Right.
And the dude, like he texted the phone and the dude wound up meeting him at the location thinking it was the girlfriend and wound up getting killed. You see what I'm saying? So
that's
like
another story right there.
It's just some, and I'm gonna tell you, it goes so deep to where the chick had insurance, but was telling the family she didn't, and the sister remembered like an insurance policy something, and called the people, and they was like, yeah, it's insurance on him, and like the girlfriend wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but like the dude is free right now,
right?
Because it's self-defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really don't know. I think with women, you just really got to know what type of woman you dealing with. If she not that grimy type of woman, then the people around her in that circle never suspected her, nothing like that. It's just the outside people projecting this shit onto the relationship. But
well, you know what I blame it on? And it's just crazy because I read up on it. I got it right here, the people. The label that he's under, right, is Empire Records.
Okay.
In the past 2 years to 3, Tekashi 6, what's that boy name? Testosterone.
Extension.
Yeah, he got killed. King Von, Mo 3, Slim 400, Young Dolph, and PNB Rock was all on the same label.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
That has died. And remember we was on the episode.
Nigga, this a movie.
Y'all didn't know that?
It can be cool. I didn't know they was all on the same label.
And you know record labels got insurance policies on rappers because they die so often.
Right.
All them people that I just called is all under the same record label.
Oh wow!
I ain't know that.
So let me tell
You
you.
show us Empire, not
Boy,
Death Row.
boy, you better be quiet.
Damn.
You messing with them
Right,
people.
you messing with the wrong people, bro.
And that's why
Shit.
I wanted to bring that to y'all attention because
Yeah,
That's Illuminati folk.
record labels,
real.
when you said insurance
Something.
policies,
yeah,
record labels have insurance policies on these rappers now.
Yeah, they do.
And
I do know that.
all they artists that they have under there, 6 of them have died in the past 2 years.
That's crazy.
So a hit, who can send a hit?
Right.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
record
what's
label
money?
know. The record label know where you at
Right.
with all of them.
Right.
Mo3 got ran down on the freeway.
Yeah,
Record label know where you at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Right, on the phone with them.
yeah.
Triple
I'm on
X.
the phone with you.
He got shot at leaving the car dealership. Record label know you at all the time.
Right.
I can go through all of them. All of them is in random places. Ain't like they in the
Right.
club outside.
That's something to think
Only
about,
person
man.
that I can't
is.
blame it on was
That was-
King Von, because King Von punched a nigga in the mouth and his
Right.
partner shot him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the club.
But listen,
But Young
that
Dolph
could have
picking
been a
up
whole beef.
Young Dolph picking up cookies for his
Yeah.
mama, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Slim 400 was at a concert or something like that, but it still shouldn't be. Everybody's under their
That's
record label.
crazy.
And I want y'all to look it up when y'all leave here. And whoever watching this, I want y'all to look it up when y'all leave here too.
That's crazy.
Empire Records, artists that got killed, and all their names will pop up.
That's
But yeah, man, let's move on, man, to that. Anybody got something else to say about that?
I'm good.
Hey, stop
look, you done
Don't-
threw me
don't
for.
sign the
Hey,
Empire.
man, shot
Don't
time,
say-
man.
look.
Yeah, let's take a shot. Cause
Shot for Empire, man.
no,
Hey.
not for Empire. They killing niggas. Let's take a,
Now,
let's
I'm
take
on
a
your
shot for
side,
them.
Empire
Fallen
record.
soldiers, man. And
Yeah, R.I.P. to them, to the ball.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
family, everything. But stop dropping your location, man. If you get 100K Instagram followers or TikTok followers, man, people know that's a lot of people following.
Right, there's a lot of people
Stop
got
dropping your
already.
location,
They know
dog.
That's true.
You might think I'm a regular nigga and stuff like that, or you might just came back, but your whole status could change overnight.
right.
Crazy part
so
about it, I was trying to get off of it.
Especially when you got enemies.
You got even before the money, you got to start being security minded, dog.
The crazy
You
part
got
about it,
to.
I was trying to leave it, but PNB, he was online. A dude called his phone on live. I've seen that. He on FaceTime with a nigga from LA. Nigga trying to meet up with him, so he's trying to tell him where you at. Where you at? PNB lying, saying I'm in Atlanta. The whole time he said I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, but he really in LA.
He really,
You know what I'm saying? So they
on
don't.
live.
They was on live, but he kept on saying, pull up, where you at? He kept on saying, I'm in Atlanta.
Right.
So they look at it to him too, but yeah, he had a lot of beef that I didn't know about that was going on. But I want to get back into dating, guys.
Yeah, I gotta start dropping my location, man. Y'all
Nah,
know I
you
got
good,
them
Mark. You ain't got it.
I got my,
Your
I got them
mind
TikTok
like that, man.
followers.
You a good dude,
Hey,
Mark.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
big
TikTok,
dog.
baby.
Oh,
Follow
yeah,
me.
TikTok is up. TikTok is up.
Get a
But
stalker.
I wanted to get back in dating.
Talk about it.
Because a lot of, I guess, being in women since you here, because we used to get the man perspective on it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with both perspectives. I seen something today. It was like, why do older men go at younger women? Like, why do they date younger women?
The innocence.
And why do older women
Why do
date younger
cougars,
men? We're gonna call them cougars tonight. Cougars.
date younger men?
Because they want to feel younger.
Okay.
So they feed off their energy. Like a young man can make you feel more free and vibrant and young. And then for an older guy, he looking at the innocence that she haven't been ran through, you know, kind of like purity, you know.
That could be true. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I always
Fresh fish type thing.
I always prefer younger women. Like and once I got in my 30s, I prefer somebody younger than me. Now I ain't gonna say when we talking about young, I'm not talking about
Marcus, are we talking about
You ain't talking about R. Kelly.
Yeah, I ain't talking about R. Kelly. You know. I'm talking about at least 5 years younger than me or something like that.
We talking about that smooth skin.
I've dated women older than me. I've dated women around the same age as me, and it just I don't know. Well, younger women seemed to me always been attracted to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I got into my 30s. Now, when I was a little bit younger,
Ice Cube
look, this nigga stupid. When I was a little bit younger, I had older women attracted to me. But when I got in my 30s, I had younger women. I prefer younger women. You know, so I guess.
What you got, Mark? Let me hear what you got. Let me hear your perspective on it.
I really
Because your wife is younger.
Nah, she about 4 years younger.
That's still younger. That's still younger.
Nah, that ain't younger.
You in your 40s, she's in her 30s. That's younger.
All right, man. So when I was younger, I
Right.
preferred older women.
Okay.
I did. I loved older women.
Yeah.
I can't tell you why. All I do is I love
Win. Oh.
I didn't know. I just loved them. Like I preferred to have an older woman on my side.
I know why. Let me stop you.
Talk to me.
You
'cause
freaky. You've been freaky a long time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You always wanted an older woman to show you a new trick.
Older women
You
do
can
be a
stick
little
your
bit
thumb.
freaky.
You can stick your thumb in
They
the
do
butt.
get freaky.
Maybe that's what it
You
was.
can
That'd be
stick a
crazy,
thumb in the
dog.
butt.
And you wouldn't think that, but they do.
Mark used to eat her ass from the back.
No,
You know
she's
all that.
mine.
Oh.
Whoa. TMI.
Hey, look, I know, look, but
We ain't cutting that shit either.
Hey, that's my
nigga.
brother. Look, I know why, you know what I'm saying? He was like to get taught a few things, though, because he is a little
Maybe
bit
that's
advanced.
what it was.
He's a little bit more advanced than the rest of us, so that's maybe why.
Right. But, and like she say, I mean, she might be true. Like an older man, see a younger woman, she can be taught. She ain't been ran through that mud. She got that smooth skin. Nigga, picture that smooth skin on.
Yeah. You look at you considering all that. You right. Yeah.
I'm just playing, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody with experience can't worry about no young snapper.
Yeah, but it's that's what it is. But I mean, it is what
you
it
got?
is.
Because I got something too. What you got?
Oh, no,
she already told
What's
you.
your preference?
Well, she married.
Older.
She married
Yeah, I'm
she been
married,
married
but
for
Your
2
husband
years.
older than you?
Yeah, he older than me.
So he like the younger women.
No, 'cause we ain't that much. It's not a big age.
You like older men.
So is
But
it-
no,
What's
because
the
young
age
men, you gotta like 4 years.
Okay, nigga, y'all nigga, that ain't that
It's
big.
older. You in your 40s
So
and 30s.
when do it get as far as women?
You were born in the 70s. She born in the 80s.
When do it become when do it become cougar
Hey, man,
status?
nigga,
What is 10
I
years
think it's
older?
5 years.
No, nigga ain't no 5
I read
years.
it. Somebody look at it while we
Nah,
sitting there.
Cougar ain't no 5
I
years.
want to say at
it
least
gotta be
10 to
10.
It
15.
gotta be 10.
Well,
It gotta be
I thought it was 5. I ain't gonna look it up because I'm the
5 is
host, so I ain't gonna look it up right now.
now.
So when do it become sugar daddy status?
Okay, so a sugar daddy is a guy that's way older than you that's supplying all your needs.
At least
that
like
let
20.
you, that you let you run free. No, he
Okay.
got to be like 15 to 20 years older.
No, it's
Okay.
not, y'all. Y'all advancing them years.
Sugar
No, that's
daddy,
because they not. They don't
Right.
know what they talking about. You don't know.
I'm talking about Google.
Reese,
Do
a
Google
sugar
Maps.
daddy old 65 old nigga.
No,
That's what
you
we-
can be a sugar
in
daddy
a black
at 40
community, that's what we
if your
think.
girlfriend 20 or
Right.
19
If
or
you're
18.
in your 30s and your girlfriend 22,
yeah, no,
Nigga.
The sugar daddy?
What?
and
No.
you taking care of her and you
No.
got money, you a sugar daddy.
no, that's not the sugar
What
daddy.
is a pimp?
No,
No,
no, the
nigga's a
sugar
relationship.
daddy. That's a relationship.
No, if
exactly.
he's taking care of her, but he's still cheating and
I
fucking.
say that's a relationship.
No, if she can run freely and all he doing is taking care of her, then that's her sugar daddy.
Right. And he could be in his 30s, she could be in her 20s.
No, that's too close together.
A 30-year-old
That's
ain't
a
no
trick.
sugar daddy.
What
That's
is
a
it, big guy?
trick.
Hold on. What? That's
At least 10 years.
So
years.
that's
But you gotta be a 40-year-old
40
woman.
to 30. And what men? Go give me the men too while you at it.
But Reese, sugar daddies you can't be no sugar daddy at 35.
You can't be a sugar daddy and not have gray hair.
You can be a sugar daddy if the girl if you 35 and you dating a girl that's 20 or 18 or 17, you a sugar daddy.
When I was coming up-
17 might be a little
When
bit. That might be illegal.
Told
A
you.
wealthy man who spends
I
freely
guess
on a
on a
younger,
younger
person.
person.
When I was coming up and I heard sugar daddy, I used to think a nigga in a 3-piece suit with gray beard, tricking all this money to
Until
the
you saw
Had a,
all the
look, he had a
club.
Cadillac and everything.
Hey, it did.
He had a Cadillac on
Sugar
Buick.
Daddy Slim
Yeah.
popped up with his shirt open,
Right.
with his fedora on.
With his
I was
hoochie
like,
daddy-
oh, nigga,
hoochie
that nigga-
daddy shout
He done
sound.
fucked up. He
Shaking
done
that
fucked up the
chain.
trick daddy.
Look, just didn't know the big homie on the corner that had all the
Because you know
He
we
the one
didn't
that had him, though.
That's the
We didn't have
right.
social media,
That's the
though.
real sugar daddy.
We didn't have social media coming
Right.
up.
We
So when
think
you heard of
sugar
a
daddy-
sugar daddy, you thought it was an
3-piece
old
suit.
nigga in his 50s, 60s, and he taking care of 20, 30-year-old women.
No, it was
I
R.
thought
Kelly.
that to tonight.
Right. Nah, I ain't thinking to tonight because I've been on social media. I know a lot of these niggas just got a lot of money now and they take care of younger women.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about ball players, celebrities, whatever. They flying them out, taking care of them, buying whatever they need. So I know sugar daddy. That's why in my mind perspective, sugar daddies have
But
changed.
you can go back in time. Like younger women always been attracted to older men. We
Right.
go back to high school. Younger women always been attracted to
Because
older
we
guys.
mature faster, so we want somebody
Right.
that's mature that can teach us.
Right.
When you running around with a dude your age, you're not learning shit. But how to hunch, and you ain't learning that good.
So why a man don't want a woman that's his age or a little older than once they get into like they 35 and up club?
Because women have their own mind then. And when you young, a man can
you can't play them no more, right?
No, you can mold a young girl. You can kind of make her go with certain shit, manipulate her.
But she'll still fuck with a nigga that's 45 and she 38. A nigga still fuck over the same thing. Nigga just older now.
But she's not dealing with it no more. You know, she'll let that shit go. It's like if you.
But when she fuck with a nigga around her age, she want a relationship now.
Who?
I'm talking about the woman that's 35 and up. That's instead of fucking with a nigga her age, she fucking with an older nigga. But if she fuck with nigga her age, you know, it's expectations there. But an older man,
no, it's still expectations with whoever you mess with, whether it's older or not. The older you go, the more you feel like he know what to do.
I've seen more player pimp women in the city of Houston that's 35 and up doing their thing, and they ain't got no expectation with these niggas. They like, Reese, boom. Reese, this nigga here doing this. Reese, I just got this section.
But you get a younger chick, and she ready for a relationship.
No. That's the expectations.
That'd be crazy.
Expectations is for him to take care and provide what she need. He's her sponsor. So that's the expectation she have from him.
But some niggas, I feel like y'all calling sugar daddies are just tricks. The nigga,
see, that's what it is. You got sugar daddies, you got tricks, and then you got your
a trick person. Don't have an age.
I can't be 35.
A trick could be the same age as you or a little bit younger. If he tricking, he tricking.
My money off.
No,
sugar daddy
but a trick is somebody who just really paying for the pussy. Like you literally paying for a girl time. A sugar daddy, like I'm gonna link up with you, baby girl. I'm gonna take care of you.
I wasn't thinking about trick. I was thinking about sugar daddy.
It's different.
But Wayne saying ain't tricking if you got it. So that's why niggas started like, fuck it. You want a Birkin?
Well, I saw this video.
You want to fly?
You want to fly?
Did y'all see what Tyson said about Remy Ma?
Yeah, he was trying to get her to stay in at his house.
But did you hear the whole thing? Did you hear the end when he said he made it? Did you hear the end of it?
Now you heard he wanted to give her a call. Remy and Fat Joe then was at his house partying one night, right?
Okay.
He said he busted his house.
Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Fat Joe said Mike Tyson had women in every room. Before they left, they was getting ready to leave.
About a 20-house room.
Mike Tyson went to Fat Joe and said, "I need Remy to stay. Can Remy stay?" He said, "I give you $500,000. I give you a car. I give you something so she can spend a night with him." And Fat Joe like, "No, that's my sister. She gotta come with us." Right. I didn't hear the end of it though.
Yeah,
he said we had a good time. I bust them chops.
Oh,
oh my!
But yeah, so
he ended up letting her stay.
I don't know. It's the way he said it.
I ain't heard about that.
I'm saying the way he said it. He said, "I bust them chops." What does that mean?
You know, Remy was young then. This was Mike Tyson. This was Mike Tyson was hot.
Right.
And that boy said we had a good time.
Yeah, because Fat Joe, because I just seen the clip, because Mike Tyson was like, "You gotta tell a story."
Yeah, you gotta.
Fat Joe was like, "No, tell a story." Yeah, go on, tell it. Shouldn't nobody get mad? It was years ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got a good little Tyson.
Yeah, he do. I've been working on my Tyson
muscles. You might be in the Mike Tyson muscles.
So Mike Tyson, so Fat Joe wouldn't tell the story. I ain't hear the end though, because they cut that part. I had to watch the interview. I didn't watch the interview. I just watched that.
And if you
shit,
see Fat Joe face, it was like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
weren't supposed to say that.
Like you just told me to tell this part of the story. I ain't know you wanted to tell you bust them chops.
And that's what he said.
I knew. Now I know Mike Tyson. He said, "Should nobody get mad?" It was years ago.
And then he said,
that's when he knew he was gonna say I was busting them chops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
But you got something you wanted to bring up as far as
I think that's so tell me this.
Talk about
should that be a conversation? If you had sex with somebody over 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, when do you not bring that sex up?
This got something to do with the Ashanti situation?
No, I'm Ashanti and the Remy Ma, because that was years ago with Tyson too. You see what I'm saying? So should they have even brought that up? Do you talk about sex after so many years?
Well, I'm gonna say this.
I think with them being famous,
let me say it more.
It's different.
Can I say it?
They get a.
Can I say it?
No.
Wait,
I'm gonna say
they get a pass.
Can I say it?
I'm gonna let you know what I'm trying to say.
Let me see. Can I see it? All right, listen, I'm going to go kind of what Mark already saying. I think the position they in as celebrities, you know, and podcasts is hot now and everybody got a platform to tell their history and their stories. Right. People want to know about their past so much that I think they free willingly just giving away their game because it's part of their history. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get on here and I'm Reese Boogie from around the way and I ain't got no followers, and I say I hit Keisha from up the block, who gives a fuck?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I tell you I hit Ashanti 20 years ago, it's a storyline.
It's a storyline.
If I tell you I hit Remy Ma 30 years ago, it's a storyline. Okay. So I think because of their lifestyles, they get a different type of pass.
Okay, so for y'all lifestyle, is that cool? Like,
I ain't.
Like, at what?
I ain't giving no.
No, after how
don't
many
even know
years
who
do you
I
not
am.
talk about?
I don't.
You don't talk about none of that in public.
Listen,
yeah,
a lot of times
I ain't giving mine last week.
Hey, I don't much be. Hey, I don't much
ain't giving up nowhere.
Right. What I'm giving a clout for?
Right.
Because there's a lot of men that literally sit around, and we're at this age now, and they literally talk about who they is.
I don't much be remembering that shit, bro.
Be like
I don't even remember that shit,
15 years ago.
Right, but everybody talking about
I don't remember it, dog.
Everybody talking about it. If you watch podcasts, do all that, they all.
No, I'm talking about like through
but
us. I'm saying
about niggas is that cool.
Regular nigga, average niggas.
We amongst each other, I ain't talking about who I hit 3 years ago.
We ain't them guys.
And I could be in a club and the chick could be right there. I ain't gonna be like, oh, I just hit her.
And even with the Mike Tyson story, it was cool to tell a initial story,
right?
But not to say I bust him chops.
Yeah, he should have cut it. He should have left it out.
Mike,
tell the story, nigga. Let niggas wonder why.
I need to know you busted him chops.
No,
he get that pass
before I start watching the show, nigga, so they could have wrote that in.
Right,
nigga.
Right.
You busting Remy Ma.
Oh, nigga, man, Tyson got that show. Papoose gonna make a whole rap about you.
So
it's gonna be educational rap too.
He's saying the alphabets from the front to the back.
Hey, nigga start with Tyson with the T. Toxic. Yeah, they gonna start with toxic. Yeah. Oh, obsessed.
No lie.
Yeah, that ain't Pusha. That ain't P, man.
Nah, it's not. Nah, not to tell you.
Yeah, I ain't. Let me tell you something. Me and Mark done told. I'm gonna give it to me and Mark because Wood be trying to act conservative because he just got engaged. I get it, but me and Mark done told a little bit of our history. We ain't never brought up no women name. We ain't never.
Yeah, we ain't saying no names.
We might tell a story.
We tell the story,
but we ain't talking about.
We ain't saying
nobody.
We ain't name dropping.
I don't need nobody write me talk about why you talking about me on.
Fair. We ain't name dropping
on your podcast. Anyway,
I'm gonna tell them how you feel like that about you.
Let me get 20 million. Let me get 20 million. I'm calling your name.
No lie.
Yeah.
They want to know exactly who you is. I'm gonna get 10 more. So it just matter the status, I think, of who they are. I think people want to really know. That's a good storyline though.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
it is because Remy, she kind of low key on
Remy been low. All thing she know Papoose.
So guess what's gonna happen?
I always thought Remy was gay.
Remy finna get a good platform to do her thing now.
Well, she gonna get a lot of.
Hear what she got to say.
She gonna get a lot of interviews.
You want to hear what she got to say for sure.
Especially with Tyson.
Yeah, he did it right. I mean, and she shouldn't be mad at Tyson because honestly. He opened doors. He opened doors. Like you might take it like, oh, this nigga, you might look at it like, oh, I didn't think Tyson was gonna do that.
I think she should
but
be mad because
it opened some doors.
I'm gonna tell you the reason she mad.
She was young.
If she mad, I'm gonna tell you why she mad.
Cause she didn't think it was gonna be he would do it.
Cause she's married now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Her image.
Right.
You done had.
Now niggas looking at your husband like, nigga, Tyson, here's that.
You done had. You know what I'm saying? She got a kid now. You done had. 20, 30 years to bring this up. Why you bring it up today?
Right.
Like, why you wait to Fat Joe and I know it's and then you bring it up to my brother. Like, and he been knowing the story.
Yeah.
Because Fat Joe was there.
Because he sold me.
Well, hopefully she done told this story to Papoose. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully
that's what I'm supposed to say. If he if I never told my husband,
it might not happen.
He ain't told.
She ain't telling.
She ain't tell that.
Is she real? Because I know I done told my husband anything that I feel like was.
And that's fine. And I said my wife, I don't want to know.
No, I'm saying the stuff that I know, like he should know, like
so when you was a side chick, that's when you told him?
You know what? I literally just talked to I literally just talked to my homegirl. I'm like, bitch, I ain't ever been no side chick.
But let me ask you a question though. Cause we had this on a podcast a few weeks ago, talking about when should you be open, about telling whoever you with about your past and this and that.
The beginning.
That's what I said.
The beginning.
I said,
talk about it in the beginning.
I kid you not.
Talk about it in the beginning. No, I was saying talk about that shit in the beginning during the dating phase, nigga.
No, seriously. Anything
Rob was on something else. I said talk about that shit in the dating phase.
Anything I felt like would throw him off, I felt like, hey, man, because I know I'm an aggressive female. I'm telling you everything.
You don't do that on like the first date.
Not the first date.
That's what Rob was saying. He wanted to know.
First date.
Rob was saying he wanted to know.
I said in the dating phase.
He was like,
in the dating phase.
Right, because Rob was like, you should have told me when we first started dating. No, you shouldn't. That ain't something.
Because you got to watch what you tell a person on the first date.
Right.
Because a person can see
They
what
might
you
be
will
trying to set your
tolerate.
ass up.
They can see what you willing to tolerate, how far you'll go, if you're vulnerable.
But
because a lot of men done got sympathy pussy. A lot of y'all only fucked a bitch because we was really heartbroken at the time. And so,
talking to all
I'm saying, a lot of women out here, y'all done got
I don't want to talk about it, but I done got some sympathy.
You done got some sympathy coochie.
Every nigga.
And you hold her while she crying afterwards?
No.
Then I cook breakfast and everything.
Listen, I'm saying, you talk to her, you tell her how much of a good woman she is and how that nigga a fool for playing with her. Y'all done got some sympathy to coochie before.
Yeah, that's true.
But one thing I ain't never did.
And I really want to meet the nigga and be like, thank you, brother.
I ain't never dog talk the nigga. I ain't never
never had to do that.
No, saying he a fool is not dog talking if you know she really a good woman.
Bro, I'm just saying I ain't never did.
It's just being truthful.
Go home to that nigga.
No, how you play it and say, man, you should have did this. And then you play her part. You big her.
Right.
I don't have to say.
But
if I'm doing what I'm saying, what I'm saying,
I think we got sympathy on both sides though. We got sympathy for her telling her side of the story because she just want to vent. And you done niggas usually make up a story. Nigga that made up a story, made her feel bad about what we going through. Because we know how much she care, even though we ain't hit yet. But she already showed that she care.
Right.
She didn't pay for lunch. You're like, man, you know, I've been going through it.
I was single in young
days. She
days.
paid for lunch too.
Right, nigga going through it, man. Nigga A, B, and C at high. And she like, we just slid in.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
I feel sorry for that lady.
Now you feel sorry for a lot of them.
Damn.
They out there.
Boy.
They out
She
there.
said that lady.
They buying the food and letting you slide in.
What I'm saying, you pay for a little lunch. No, what I'm saying is you might pay for the first dinner or two or lunch, whatever y'all go have drinks. But now you didn't build up to what now you know she care.
Right.
So now you might, man, I ain't got it today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, come on, still I want to see you.
That's
so
it.
you get out. She pay for it.
Hey, you giving up too much game.
Oh, yeah.
No, he lied.
He lied.
Listen,
We live, man.
you can't give me something I already got. I already know,
bro.
That's too much. My fault, fella. Yeah.
Listen, when you read my book, you gonna say this
Ladies,
girl got a lot
this is what
of
Reese just said.
Because we got a woman on this damn thing, you gotta give her the code.
Let me tell you something, man. I know all levels of the game, man. So I ain't gonna get too much up. I apologize to the folks.
Oh, really? You think you gave away a lot?
I ain't give away a lot, but I know I gave away some. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I need
you to take a shot.
I need you to read the book. I just did. I took something.
Oh, shit.
You need me to read the book?
I
What
need.
you got there?
Tell the book again.
No,
let's go on. Let's see what you got. You brought some stuff with you today.
I did bring some stuff because I know I'm from Fifth Ward and I know y'all feel like us
Throw it
girls
up.
from Fifth
Hold on.
Ward.
See, boys ain't even know you was from Fifth Ward.
The girls from Fifth Ward don't have hospitality.
Shout out to Fifth Ward. Say these boys ain't even know you was from Fifth Ward.
I know. And the one thing about it is, it makes sense that she'll be our first guest being from Fifth Ward, Texas, as a female.
It just came together like
and
that.
then our first guest as a male was from Fifth Ward.
Yeah.
So we're gonna always represent the whole team. And we're gonna bring them out, man. But I appreciate you, Mo. So let us know what you got going on.
Okay. So I just want to, because y'all saying all this game and stuff that you're giving me, but I want you to. So my book is called "I Made Him Leave," right?
Yeah, definitely need that one.
It's meant to bring awareness to mental disorders. It's meant to bring awareness to mental disorders, unequally yoked relationship, dysfunctional relationships, and problems amongst the family, right? But it also it's a very graphic read. So the game that you think you giving me, or you probably done told me slightly up here on this stage, I want you to know it's all throughout, and the side chick, all this stuff, it's all up in here. Like everything, like it's all in this book.
I got a question. So when I first started seeing you about your book, I'm like, dang. Like she really made the nigga leave. Like it was her fault that the nigga left.
Right.
Like she knew what she was doing.
So I made him leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the chick, she grew up so she had her mom and her daddy, but the relationship was kind of.
Don't give us too much.
No, it's not.
Just snip it.
It was kind of boring because the daddy suffered from a mental disorder such as bipolar and schizophrenia, right? So he would stay in the house all the time, like depressed and shit. So it was kind of boring to the wife. So she wanted to adventure out, right?
Oh.
So the girl wound up seeing a whole bunch of stuff and she wound up growing up. So her dad wind up like leaving her life. Her first husband wind up leaving her life. So it's just like she's seeing something on a constant. So she feel like she's responsible for making them leave. But you have to literally read the book because
the details to see why they actually
because there's
left.
so many twists and turns in the book.
So
like she go through so much shit.
Let me ask you something. What made you write the book?
So at the time, like I told y'all, when I adopted the 4 kids, right, I was coming home from college one night and like, honestly, like I was like, damn, what did I do wrong? Like I literally like these kids growing up in the house. They got 2 parents in the house. They ain't never took another man around them. Like they in church, like going to Wednesday and Sunday, like they praise dances and chilling. I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Like my mama literally didn't buy me no name brand shoes.
Right.
I'm buying y'all
so
name
you had
brand
the
shoes.
Paralysis on.
No, I had wieners. No wieners.
Oh, you wieners days?
Right there on line.
A lot of y'all know wieners days.
Wieners, Zoobies.
If you know, you know.
Payless, I would get the white girls because I didn't want to wear the XJ900s, the fake tennis shoes. Give me just a pair of white girls. But anyway, so I was riding home and I was crying because the oldest girl had ran away. And I'm like, man, damn, she wanted to go with her biological mom. I'm like, what did I do wrong? And I promise it was like God clearly said, like, you busy running after them and they running away from you. You need to get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And I always wrote, but I never completed none of my books. And like, I wrote 40 pages in one night. And then this chick I went to, one night.
I don't know how many words that is.
I don't know. It was 40 pages. And one night me and my homegirl was talking and cause she was kind of giving me, she was a side chick, like long term, had 2 kids from the dude. So we shout
out to a homegirl that's still getting love for being a side chick. I just
shout out to side chicks.
You still getting love because you gave her inspiration. So you definitely is a part of that book.
She is really, you bullshit. Yeah. I gave her a shout out, but no, seriously, like it just kind of like woke me up and I was like, man, Mo, you need to get your stuff together. Right. And I was already like wanting to do the podcast, but like a couple of people I went in with like took the money, bought the material, but then started screaming COVID, we can't tape. And I'm like, y'all need to give me my money back because COVID ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Like, we either need to put on face masks or go get tested. You know what I'm saying? And then I ran into a homegirl that literally was a lawyer. And so she supposed to have been helping me out, but she wanted 50%. And I'm like,
50% of the book?
50% of the earnings.
Listen, from the book?
Is you hearing me?
Oh, no. Nah.
And all I'm thinking is, you my homegirl. And you thinking, because you a lawyer, I'm just going to give you 50%.
Right. First off, that ain't your homegirl.
Not at all. Not at all. So,
whole scam out
all that stuff started like,
nigga would have said 20-80. I would have been like, maybe, but 50-50? And all she got to do is represent you to make sure everything goes straight.
And this is what happened. This was the conversation. This is how the conversation went, because when we came back from out of town, and the cold part is we went out of town to St. Thomas for her birthday. Her sister down there asking her, like, who is this chick Mo? Because she real detailed, like she put the shit together. Now she paid for what we stayed at, but I felt like you paying for this, so we gonna do everything else. I lined up the boat ride, lined up the resort on the highest peak. Like the chef, I lined the shit up.
Yeah.
She jumped up and we get out. She tell me how good of a friend I was down there. But when we get back, she was talking about when the book gonna be finished. She just wanted me to send her the book.
Right.
I was like, nah, because in my head, I'm like, bitch, you can fight your own case. I got to pay for a lawyer.
Right,
no, we're not going to do that one. But she kept on saying it. So I was like, okay, I wrote up a proposal letter. So I have a Pair of Hip and Hands, which is a nonprofit organization, the podcast, which is the coffee shop, and then my books, which was a 3-book deal. I put it all on the paper for her. So when she said 50%, we was talking, it was going to be like 15 to 20%.
Right.
She said she talked to her CPA.
That make more sense to me.
Yeah, that's what it was. So when she talked to her CPA, she come back, she say, oh, we can't do it for 15 to 20%. I say, well, what you trying to do it for? She say 50%. I say, well, what are you doing for 50%? Listen, I'm willing to talk. Let's talk. What are you doing for 50%? She said, well, you came to me.
Oh, Lord.
This a lawyer. All I'm thinking is you went to law school.
Nigga get 50 for just bringing it up.
Listen, the lady straight off.
What's them niggas, the Cowboys owner and all them
Jerry
niggas?
Jones.
Them niggas taking 10%, 5%, 2%. When niggas is coming to them with their business proposal.
Niggas say I want
50.
She wanted 50% and couldn't even tell me why she wanted the 50%. She straight up told me you came to me, and I'm like, nah.
Well, let me tell you what I think about it. I think that says a lot about you and your character, right?
Right.
It says a lot about what she thought about you and how much she thought you was going to do off this book and your percentages from it to even ask for 50%.
Right.
Because if she would have thought you wasn't talking about shit or your book wasn't going to be this and that, or your character as a person wasn't even reach the people, nobody's asking for 50%. They just trying to help you out as a friend. Well, let me just help her. Well, if somebody asks for 50%, it says a lot about your character. Right. So I just want to say that.
I appreciate it.
I know you got some gifts for the people. So let's see what they are.
Okay, so here you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that book for sure, baby. Appreciate
Show
it.
the book, Wood. Let them know. Let them see the cover of it.
Who have kids?
I made him leave, but I'm not gonna leave. I made him leave, but I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna read this book.
I have no bag for yours.
I ain't got no babies.
Oh no, you got to get this to your wife, okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Now read it. You gonna go off first before you do it. Now hold it up.
You gotta say it on mic, Mark. Sit down, Mark. You gotta say it on mic. Unfold it, my boy. Let me see. I got it.
Unfold it, fam.
Because everybody go off on it. And they be like, the shirt, it say, girl, F them kids. And they
Girl, F them kids.
What they got in the back?
But it's faith.
Got faith in the back? Hey, man, you know.
You see what I'm saying? Because you got to have faith in your kids.
You got to have faith.
Talk to
It
them.
ain't no fuck the kids. You got to have faith that our kids going to grow up and be something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but sometimes we be feeling like, man, fuck them going for the kids,
but it's really
bro.
not that. Like, literally, it's faith.
But we love them at the end of the day and we have faith in them.
And then this one, because I
know girls go out every Sunday and say, fuck the kid.
That's the whole thuggish Reese.
Let me see.
Okay, what you got?
See what I got, y'all.
Thuggish Reese.
I'm gonna pop this open before we get out of here.
Yeah.
I think we should have took one more shot before we left, but hey, that's just me because it's called Shot O'Clock.
What they say? What they say?
I don't know. Let's read it.
I hope y'all get it.
What it say?
I'm not a street sweeper, but I keep a broom.
Street sweeper, but I keep a broom.
Yeah.
Talk to him, Reese.
Because I wipe them hoes up.
With the dustpan.
Hey, I sweep every night. I'm going 4-0 every night. It's over. But nah, man, we appreciate you, Mo, for coming out.
Thank y'all for having me.
You know what I'm saying? I love what you got going. I love your platform. I thank you for coming.
Straight coffee, no tea.
We planning on being here for a mighty long time. And we plan on bringing you back one day, right? Okay. So for us to start and you be our 10th episode in the future, it might be the 100, it might be the 50, it might be something that, you know what I'm saying? But we plan on bringing you back so you can be part of this platform that we got going on. And hopefully we can be a part of yours.
Yeah.
I already
you know what I'm saying? It's always about a way of extending the hand and working with each other in the black community and black podcast and star and everything. So, you know, and we from Phil Ward together. But I appreciate everybody. Y'all got something to say before we go?
Shout out to Rob. Nigga, you should have been there.
Hey, this is episode 10. This Shot O'Clock episode. And we out, baby. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, baby.